Manchester United just made the craziest gamble ever. They fired a proven winner and hired a club legend. Is this a genius move or the biggest mistake in football history? Today, we are breaking down the insane risks and massive rewards of hiring Michael Carrick, who started his job with the ultimate challenge, a Manchester derby. So, why Carrick? First, you need to see the complete mess he inherited. The last guy, Ruben Amorim, was supposed to be a tactical genius who won league titles, but just 14 months later, they fired him. It wasn't just bad results. He literally had a massive public fight with the club's new owners. The final straw? Amorim blamed his bosses after a terrible draw. The players were confused and the tactics made no sense. It was a total culture clash. This guy had a massive fallout with the director of football over who to buy, and you could see the chaos on the field. The team looked completely lost and had zero identity. Before Carrick, United had won just 2 of their last 9 games and crashed out of 2 cups, which hasn't happened in over 40 years. The super coach failed, so the club did a complete 180 and turned to a man who is Manchester United. So, is this guy actually any good? Is he more than just a club legend? At 44, Carrick is literally a link to the glory days under Sir Alex Ferguson, winning every trophy you can imagine. But being a great player doesn't mean you'll be a great manager, and his last job shows how big of a gamble this really is. Carrick's only other job was at Middlesbrough, and at first, he was unbelievable. He took a team in 21st place and rocketed them up the table, winning 16 of his first 23 games and making the playoffs. The team played amazing football, and everyone thought he was the next big thing. This is the Carrick that United wants. But then, it all went wrong. After losing in the playoffs, his team just couldn't win, finishing 8th and then 10th in the next 2 seasons. People said he was too stubborn, and he got sacked. It looked like a total failure. But, and this is a huge but, he's done this at United before. When he took over for 3 games in 2021, he was undefeated. He got a massive Champions League win, a draw at Chelsea, and then beat Arsenal, under insane pressure. His plan seems to be getting rid of the complicated tactics. He's going back to a simple defense, which lets his captain, Bruno Fernandes, cook as a number 10. He's not reinventing football, he's just letting amazing players play in their best positions. Carrick's first challenge was impossible, a Manchester derby. If he lost this, it was over. But if he won, he would be a hero. And he won! A 2-0 win against their biggest rivals. It was insane! He instantly gave the entire club hope. Now, he has one mission: get into the Champions League. It's not impossible, but it will be so hard. At the time of his appointment, United were in 7th, just a few points away. The biggest problem is that this team is super inconsistent. Carrick's biggest job is turning them into a team that can win every single week. And this is where it gets scary. The squad is fragile. Besides Bruno Fernandes, almost nobody shows up every game. Their confidence is totally shot. Then there's the ghost of Ole Gunnar Solskjær. Just like Carrick, Ole was a hero brought in to save the club. He had some incredible moments, but it all ended in disaster. The fear is United is just repeating a huge mistake and ruining another legend's legacy. But the reward is gigantic. What if a club legend is exactly what they need? Someone who just gets it. As Carrick himself said, "I know what it takes to succeed here, and they are betting everything on that." This has completely split the fans! It's the smart move versus the emotional one. Some people see a manager who just failed, while others see a hero returning to save the club. So I have to ask you, after that insane derby win, what do you think? Is Michael Carrick the right man for the job? Or is this another disaster waiting to happen? Let me know in the comments! Manchester United is at a massive crossroads. They gambled everything on a feeling over a proven system. Hiring Michael Carrick is the ultimate all-or-nothing bet. It could be the start of something legendary, or it could blow up in their faces. But no matter what happens, it's going to be wild to watch.